up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday. Today is wash day. Hair is already done. Well, hair is already washed, deep conditioned, all that good stuff. We're doing an updo today, really quick. Hopefully really quick. And then that's basically it. Welcome as always to my new subbies. Welcome back to my returning subbies. Let's get right into the video. So right now I'm just adding some of my leave-in conditioner. I'm using two today. I'm using the TGIN green tea super moist, and then the Mael pomegranate and honey. And I like using both of them, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use, so I was like, we're gonna use both of them. This one defines a lot more, it primes your hair. This one is really, really moisturizing. So that's why I'll be using both of them. And I will say, my hair seems really, really, I don't know, like extra curly in my opinion, ever since I did the protein treatment, the Afrogy protein treatment last week on it. So I guess it worked. I guess it worked, which is fantastic for me. All right, so we're just putting this in here. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I do want to make sure that it has enough leave-in conditioner in it, since I'm not touching it until wash day next week. Right, I don't section my hair when I put my leave-in in, unless I'm doing like a regular wash and go, and when I section it that way, that's when I add extra. But for the most part, I just put it in just like this, and I just kind of make sure it's distributed really well, and that's about it. Okay, so the hairstyle that I'm doing today, I got off of none other than TikTok. Y'all already know, and I just thought it was cute. It's something so simple, and I feel like, how come I never thought to do that? But and it's odd because I wanted to do a mohawk on my hair today anyway, but I was like, no, I changed my mind. I don't really feel like doing it. But this kind of has a mohawk mixed into it. I just need to go back to it because I need to see the steps that she did. Now, so the way she did it, her hair was already dry. I don't feel like waiting for my hair to dry before I do the style, so I'm gonna just do it with the way my hair is right now. She parted her hair half and half into two sections. So let me kind of try to bring this up. So, TV recommendations, y'all already know. I am watching, Squid Games is finished, I definitely told y'all that. I'm watching a show on Peacock. Now, this show is not brand new, but it's new enough. And I first saw it previewing, and I was just kind of like, I don't really want to watch it. It's on Peacock, and it's a show called Fight Night, right? It takes place in the 70s. Has a very, very good cast. They got Kevin Hart in it, and I love Kevin Hart, but I'm going to be honest with you, that was the reason why I was just like, I don't really feel like watching it, because I feel like Kevin is funny to me in stand-up. When I see him in TV shows and movies trying to be serious, it doesn't work for me. Like, it's just like watching Eddie Murphy trying to be in a serious role. Certain people, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just easier to watch them in their natural habitat. But anyway, Kevin Hart's in it. Terrence Howard is in it with a mean hairstyle, okay? A mean hairstyle. When I tell you this dude is so fly, Taraji P. Henson is in it. Samuel L. Jackson is in it. And Don Cheadle is in it. Haley Bailey is in it. No, Chloe, I'm sorry. Chloe is in it, not Haley. And I think, oh, and the guy, I don't know his name, the guy who played Emmett Till in the newest Emmett Till movie, he's in it. So those are the only people that I know just off face value. Oh no, the other guy's in it too. That was in the Tyler Perry movie, and he was married to Sanaa Lathan, but she was cheating on him with the white dude, the husband who slapped her across the face. He's in it. So again, it takes place in the 70s. I think you should really check it out. I have been binging this all week, and I don't know how many episodes are left, but I feel like I'm almost to the end. I do not want to tell y'all what's going on in it, but it is good. It's not overly silly. You would think sometimes when they have a lot of people in the cast like that, it's not good. And, you know, Kevin Hart is doing his thing. I can just assure you that. Kevin Hart is doing his thing. Samuel is Samuel, so you already know. He's cursing people out. He says MF, like, it's such a good show. I really enjoy watching it. I do. I'm gonna be sad. And so far it's only one season. So I was kind of like, damn, like it'd be nice if they had like a part two. But I understand with some shows you just can't, because there's no more storyline, you know. But anyway, it's called Fight Night, and then like the subtitle is The $1 Million Heist. So that much I will tell you. It's about a robbery. That's what the whole, you know, synopsis of the TV show is. And it's so good. It's so good. I was watching something else too. Let me see. Did I write it down? No. I did not. There was something else that I was writing. Forgive me, but I can't remember what it is. But I've just been so stuck on this show. And it's a really good show. It's on Peacock, like I said. I don't know if it's on any other platform. I didn't check. I just came across it. And that's it. So that's what I've been watching since yesterday. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely, absolutely love it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this part is really crooked, but the sides are straight, and that's all that matters. The top of my head is not my business. The top of my head is not my business in terms of what this part looks like. I was going to do Cardi's hair mask on my hair. I was going to do that. But for two reasons I didn't. One, I didn't have the ingredients that you need for the mask. It's a very simple mask, and most people say, oh, you have these ingredients in your house. Star don't. Star definitely didn't. But I know you need avocado. I have the egg. You need some honey. Hold on. Okay, you need avocado, honey, an egg, mayonnaise, some type of oil, like olive oil, coconut oil. I don't know if castor oil is one of the ingredients, but I gotta look it up. And so I didn't have the avocados because I don't eat avocado. I eat like avocado toast, like smashed avocado, but like a whole one, no. I had that. I mean, I didn't have that, and I did not have the oils that I wanted to use. I only have a little bit of olive oil left, and I need that to cook with. So I was like, all right, don't worry about it. Plus, it's a protein mask because you have to use eggs. And since I just did a protein treatment on my hair last week, I don't want to like overload with mad protein. So I was like, all right, let me wait until maybe like next week. And then I'll do it. Okay, so since this section is part off, I'm going to put a little bit more leave-in conditioner. Just to kind of like, you know, really get in there. All right, let me get my rubber bands out. I'm going to use 6 rubber bands because I like to do 2 on each section. And it's going to be 3 sections. So, and what is this that I'm hearing like... This man is busy, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Super busy. Everybody's talking about boycotting Target now. Like, come on. Target is my store. I don't know. I need to do some more research and everything. Costco said that they not with it. They fighting it. In case people don't know what I'm talking about, apparently the person in charge has decided to revoke the DEI law, if I'm saying that correctly, and it just has a lot to do. You know what? Never mind. We're not even gonna get into that. I said I don't talk politics on my channel. We're not gonna talk politics. Go on TikTok, go on social media, go on the news, search in DEI, and you'll see what's going on. So that's where we at with that. All right. I don't really think I need to comb it out, but I'm just doing it just to do it. I'm really stalling because I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this hairstyle. And I always say this, and the only reason I'm saying this is because her hair is longer than mine. So, who knows? All right. What I'm going to do to make it easier on myself is I'm going to part them first with my fingers, and then I'm going to just go back and clean it up. I should have my mirror hanging up here. I don't feel like setting that up. Ouch. So I'm just going to part with my fingers right now. Whew. All right, not too bad for fingers. I'm trying to think of the other show that I was watching. Me and Aaliyah finished 13 Reasons Why. We finished that, so it wasn't that. It was something else that I was watching. I filmed the video at like almost 3 o'clock in the morning the other night. Friday night? It was it was Friday night. Cause you'll see it. I'm gonna post it. It'll probably be after this one. But I don't know, like I was very, very emotional. So the entire video, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the entire video was pretty much me crying in the video. It's not a hair video at all. Like I said, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I got my pajamas on, I'm in my bedroom, and I was scrolling on TikTok, and I got real emotional about some of the stuff that I was seeing on my For You page, stuff that just pops up. And I don't know how to do that, but it got me. And then here we are. I was like, let me go grab my camera. And that's what I did. And we're still trying to get rid of this ugly pimple, so I got a pimple patch on in case y'all like, what is on her face? That's what it is. I mean, this is not really a trick, but when you're putting rubber bands on at the nape of your neck, hold your head down while you're putting it on so that you're able to go like this after you put the rubber band on and it's not hurting. If you keep your head like this and then you put the rubber band on, it's gonna pull it more at the very, very base of your neck. But if you hold your head down, the hair is already stretched. And so it won't hurt when you go like this. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm gonna brush that up again. You wanna try to brush every step of whatever it is that you're doing. And she didn't do this, but because I don't want it to like be puffy, her hair is a different texture than mine. So I don't, you know, it's a different texture. So, and I know my hair, like once it dries, it's gonna get real puffy. So what I'm gonna do to combat that is I'm gonna twist up each section when I connect them. And I'm just putting gel on it so that it keeps it flat. And we're brushing it again. You can even braid it if you want to, but I like the way twists look. So I'm gonna just twist it. So tell me why. I went to the dentist. I had a dentist appointment on Friday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Because my crown came in. I had to get a crown done. And so it came in. I need to cut that, trim that end a little bit, do I? Yeah. And so, you know, they called me. They was like, oh, your crown is in, whatever the case, you can come. So I went in, had my appointment. He puts the tooth on. Now, this is not the dentist who I normally go to. He was on vacation or whatever the case was. So he had his, another dentist covering for him. Nice guy, you know, nice guy, whatever. But when he put it on, number one, he was like, how does it feel? I was like there's a fake tooth on my mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, you feel it. And I was like, with the temporary crown that you gave me, or that the prior dentist gave me, I didn't feel anything. And he was like, well, yeah, we make the temp crowns like really, really flat and really, really small so that you won't crack it when you're chewing stuff and, you know, you're biting and things like that. And I was like, yeah, but this just feels very, like, ill. Like, it's too big. It's mad bulky. Number one, like, mad bulky. Number two, it was cutting my gums because it was, like, really tall and really sharp. Because even though they take a mold, there's two ways you could take a mold when you're getting a crown for your permanent tooth or whatever. You can do with the putty, where they fill the putty mold and then you put it in your mouth and you bite down and they get the mold that way. It's called an impression. Or you can do it with a scan. They did this one with a scan. So there was no impression. They just put the wand in my mouth and they moved it around and the image went straight to the computer. So it was a grafted scan. So therefore it wasn't accurately measured to my tooth, if you will. If it makes sense that way. So it was cutting my gums on top of that. So he shaved it down a little bit and then it felt really high on the bottom. So he also shaved that down, but it was still hurting. On top of that, the color was off. Now my teeth are not the whitest, but they're not yellow, right? This tooth was yellow. And I was like, what shade did they pick? And he's going to try to tell me, and I kid you not, he tells me, he was like, oh, well, it's all the way in the back, so nobody will notice. I don't care if it's in the back or the front. I paid a lot of money for this. I wanted to match my tooth. You don't sit here and try to, yeah, and I hate when people do that. They try to dismiss your feelings. They try to dismiss whatever it is that you got going on. And I'm not being overly sensitive. I feel like that was unprofessional for him to tell me, like, I should just accept this shit because it's in the back of my mouth. Are you kidding me? You know how much crowns cost? They're like $1,500. My insurance paid a nice portion of it, so I only had to pay $6. But that's not the point. The point of the matter is this is something that I paid for. Between the batteries dying like super, super fast, that's why I wish like I could figure out a way to keep this plugged in. And this stupid tripod that does not stay with the legs. I know I've been saying for a long time that I'm gonna get a new tripod, but I just haven't because I just freaking haven't. But it's pissing me off. But anyway, it's not the point of I only had to pay a certain portion of it. How are you gonna tell me something that's gonna stay in my mouth permanently I'm just supposed to accept because you say that it's in the back of my mouth and won't nobody really see it? I smiled for him. I was like, yo, I got a big mouth. Not literally, but I mean, I do. But I was like, when I smile, they used to call me the Joker when I was in school, in high school. Like the Joker, because my mouth is so big when I smile. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you're gonna see it. And I had to smile so he could see it. And his nurse assistant, well, not nurse assistant, I'm sorry. His dental assistant, she even agreed with me, but she didn't want to do it in front of him. You know what I'm saying? I guess she didn't want to show that she was going against what he said. So she waited until he left the room and then she told me, she was like, yeah, it is definitely off. Like, she was like, this color is not the color of your teeth in your mouth. And I was like, I know it is. I said, when they did the, what do you call it? When they did the, what am I trying to say? When they did the shade guide, the teeth guide to match what color, they had the yellow light on up top, and you're not supposed to have that on. You're supposed to have the natural light, which is like the white light. Therefore, it gives you the real color of your teeth. And I do want to get my teeth whitened, and I told her that, but I have some more work to get done. So I was like, should I get the whitening after I finish all my dental work, or whatever the case? And she was like, well, you could really just do the white strips. She was like, because your teeth are not that bad off. You could just do the Crest white strips, and you'll be good. You don't have to wait until you finish all this work. So long story short, they gave me the permanent tooth, the permanent crown, and I have it in now, but they just used the temporary glue, because what they're gonna do, or temporary cement, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna send it back to the lab and say, hey, we need a smaller tooth, because she also agreed that this is a bulkier tooth. This tooth that's in here now, I mean, they shaved it down, but I feel like it's like the size of a grown man's tooth. I mean, I don't know if people's teeth is different, like whatever. I don't know all I know is that this thing is mad big, and it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't feel right. And that's what I was trying to tell them. So she was like, what we're gonna do is when we do it, we'll tell them to make the tooth not so bulky. So I know I wasn't tripping. Like, I don't complain to just complain. I don't say things to just say it. You get what I mean? So that really just pissed me off, because I felt like he wasn't taking what I was saying seriously. And this happened to me one time before, and I'm not trying to be sexist, but this happened to me one time back when I was in New York, and I was going to the doctor because I was having chest pains, like constant chest pains. And I didn't know the reason for it. I know there was a lot of things going on, so it could have just been stress related. I really don't know. So I look up a doctor, I go to him, and I tell him what's going on. And he was like, well, you're too young to have like any true heart problems. And I'm saying to myself, there's little kids, there's babies that have bad hearts. What are you talking about? Like, age don't have nothing to do with it. And he was like, I assure you there's nothing wrong with you. He was like, we could do the EKG and all that stuff. That's where they hook you up to the machine, and then they watch the heart rhythm and everything. And so he's looking at it, and he was like, okay, we might want to get a second opinion. It was like, duh, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not here just to fucking be here. Sorry, it's Sunday. I'm not here just to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here because I've been having chest pains, not just for a day, not 2 days, for like a few months now. And I just finally decided to come and bring my butt to the doctor's office. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm here, listen to me. Don't just dismiss me. So then, how I know that I'm not making this stuff up so y'all won't think I'm overreacting, after me going back and forth with him, I hear him myself in the hallway talking to his MA, i.e. medical assistant. And he was like, hey, just get her a few more tests just to kind of calm her down so that she'll feel like, what did he say? How did he word it? He said, basically he was saying, just let's do a few more tests on her. He was like, she doesn't really need it, but just to kind of shut her up. That's what he said. Like, I'm not exaggerating. And this was my first time going to this guy. He was a white guy. Color don't really have anything to do with it, but I know people may want to know. But it's not even the color. It's the fact that he was a man. I feel like when I go to women doctors, they're a little more, what's wrong, or what's, a little more patient, a little more whatever the case. But it's like a lot of times when I go to these male doctors, and that's why I don't do male doctors. Like, my gynecologist obviously is a female. I don't know what it is about men. Like, they just, I don't know. They just so quick to just dismiss you and just whatever the case. But anyway. So that's what it is. So they sent the tooth. Well, they went back to the lab and they told the lab, hey, we need to get this redone. I didn't have to do another mold or another scan because they already had me in the system. So they just put the permanent tooth on, the permanent crown on with the temporary cement. They filed it down so that it could be comfortable for me. And she was like, it should be about 2 weeks until we get it back in. And then she was like, just hold on to it, because when we get it back in, you'll need to turn in this one, which is fine, because I'm like, I don't want to keep it. It's not what I wanted. And I just asked her, I was like, now the $1 million question that we all want to know is, do I have to pay again? And she was like, no, you don't. Because, it's just like, it's just like when you're trying on clothes. Something don't fit, you take it back. That's how that went. But it just pissed me off because he actually had the audacity to say it to my face. Like, he couldn't even say it to his dental assistant. He said it to me, talking about, oh, it's in the back of your mouth, so it won't matter. Really? And I could have snapped, but I did not. So y'all should be proud of me. There was no cursing that came out of my mouth. There was no nothing. But I just decided to stand up for myself. Now, I know this may be hard to believe, but the old Star would have just taken it. I would have just been like, okay, yeah, you know what? You all right. It is in the back of the white. I really would have done that because I've done that so many times. I've done it at work. I've done it in my personal life. But I was like, I'm not doing that no more. I refuse. I don't care who you are. If something don't sit right with me, I'm gonna let you know about it. I'm gonna let you know why. I'm not gonna be mean, but I'm gonna stand up for myself. And I feel like everybody should do that. Don't let somebody just push you around. Don't let somebody put their opinion on you. Don't do that. So yeah, so that was how that Friday went. But I really couldn't believe he said that. And I'm really excited about doing this hairstyle because it's gonna be up so I can get some sleep. Because I'm not one of them girls, when my hair is down, like just regular wash and go, I don't sleep on my hair because it will get flat. And then I gotta wake up in the morning and it's gonna look crazy and my curls they never seem to go back. I know a lot of people put their hair in a pineapple. Some people sleep with their hair in like 4 ponytails. And then they just shake their hair and it goes back. Star's hair don't do that. Star's hair do not do that. So what I do is I sleep on my hands. And it is so annoying because, you know, your hands, they start getting numb. They fall asleep and then I gotta wake up and just change positions so much through the night. So when my hair is straight down, just know I'm not sleeping well at all. And it really pisses me off. But when my hair is up, like in a puff or something like that, your girl getting sleep. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta connect that bottom piece to this one, but I'm gonna put this one in a ponytail first and then connect it because I need to reinforce it. And I'm only using one. Hopefully it doesn't pop. All right, I'm not gonna make it too tight because like I said, I gotta put another rubber band. So now I just gotta bring this one up. So that's how she's doing it. She brought them all up. It's so cute. It feels weird doing this. Like I've connected my hair before. I've done this before, but I did it going down. And so it was just easier to do. This feels awkward because I'm going up. And I ain't even grabbed the damn hair. Okay, hold on, stop. Am I not grabbing the twist? How is this happening? My arms are getting tired. My shoulders are already sore from the gym. Oh, why is it not working? You know what? I'm going to just connect them down and then pull them up. That's all I can do because that'll be the easier way. Apparently I can't work upside down, but now I gotta get this rubber band out of my hair. I've been looking forward to doing this hairstyle all week. So we're gonna do this hairstyle. I'm just gonna do it a different way. Okay. I think I got it. I got it now. I got it. I just had to do them going down. She was able to connect them, you know, going up. I couldn't do it, so I wasn't gonna stress myself out at all. All right, let's just brush this hair. If your hair's like mine, for the newbies, my hair is low porosity. That's what I just recently discovered. So it dries quick. And products just sit on top of my hair. All right. Now the same thing with this side. And it's alright that it's wet because at the end of it, I'm gonna recurl my hair anyway. I'm gonna define the curls, so it needs to be wet. Okay. Now we're gonna put some gel. Gel on this side. And then, my arms are tired. Hold on a second. Okay, and then we're just gonna gather it up into another ponytail. Put some more gel on the sides. You could use anything you want to slick it down. For right now, I'm just gonna use the gel because I know that like putting Shine and Jam or anything like that, I know it's just not really gonna do anything because my hair is too wet. When it dries a little bit, like tonight, I could go back and I can put that stuff on there. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 rubber bands. Okay, if I can get them. And we're just making a regular ponytail. Just like the bottom too. All right, I only wrapped it around 3. So you see I have 3 separate ponytails. I'm gonna brush this one, twist it up, and then we're gonna connect going upwards. And that I should be able to do. I should be able to connect it now because they're already in their own individual ponytails. She did hers like in a messy way. You know how like you do a messy bun on purpose? But I think that was just because she, you know, she was probably just doing the hairstyle just for a couple of days. I need this to last the entire week. So it needs to be neat. Or as neat as I can get it. Man, my hands is hurting. I mean, my arms. All right, and then just twisting this up. Go all the way down. All right, now we can connect. So that's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3. And we're just gonna connect them into each other and it's gonna be sitting up here. All right. Let's get this one out the way first. Yo, these twists nice and healthy and juicy. Love it, love it. All right. I'm probably have to hold my head down. This is gonna be so difficult for me. Ow, 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 ow. Arms hurt, boy. All right, let's look. Okay, okay. The part is a little, whatever. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. I like it. I do like it. I do like it. I do. It's not supposed to be a ponytail that hangs down. It's supposed to be a puff that sits on top of your hair. So you see where we're going. We're gathering everything. So what I think I'm going to have to do is do my wash and go the regular way just for the front section of the hair. Let that dry. And then put it up on a ponytail. Because if I put it in a ponytail first and then do the wash and go, the hair is going to come down and it's going to fall like a ponytail, and that's not what I want. I want it to sit up on top of my hair. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, which is fine. Whichever way is gonna work, you know. Normally what I do is I part it. Ouch. Scalp is tender. I think I be scrubbing too hard in the shower. All right. And then I don't really section it. Like I do rough parts with my hands. And we're just gonna spray this down some more. And then this is what I was talking about when I kind of go in with a little more leave-in conditioner. And then I brush that and then we go in with the gel. So probably, maybe by tonight, I think the curls will be dry enough. My roots are still going to be wet. I already know that. But I think the curls itself will be dry enough to where I can put it all into a puff. So we'll do this section now. And then we'll come back tonight and we'll put it in the puff. Because it needs to draw up a little bit. I just got to make it look decent because I got to go to the store, like I said. Okay, this is the last section. And this is going to look so funny. I hate that I got to go out. But I have to. I don't want to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to cook. All right. So the front looks good. We're good in the front. But then you go to the back and it's like... So, I don't know. I'm going to have to let this dry a little bit before I even step outside. So I'm going to go back and watch some more of... No, I need to go out now. I need to go out now. Because if I start watching Fight Night... Yeah, I need to go out now. I just want this to be done already. But you see how my curls are just hanging down? This is what it's going to look like if I put it in a ponytail. And I don't want it to look like this. I want them to kind of like stand up. So my hair has to absolutely dry. I mean, real talk, I might not even be able to do this until tomorrow morning. But I'm hoping that by tonight, it'll be a little something going on to where I could just put it up. Because I don't really like doing too much to my hair in the morning before I go to work. Because I get up early enough. I'm not trying to get up any earlier to be doing some hair. Like, I just don't want to do that. So, I don't know. Maybe I can put on like a cute hat or something that only comes to the back. That covers the back or whatever. But it's like mid-50s right now and it's not really cold enough for a hat. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. But either way, this is where we are. Let me just trim some of these ends real quick. I need to trim so bad, y'all. So bad. I just be like doing dusting. And I know I need an actual trim. Like an actual. Like, look at that. Snap it off. Snap it off. Snap it off. Okay, where's the third braid? Oh, there it is. So I kind of did a little thing. I just grabbed the hair from the ponytail and pushed it up and kind of just like sat it on top of my head. So it looks like it's a little, you see what I'm saying? And it looks kind of cute actually like this. I'm not leaving it this way, but it looks kind of cute. It looks a little more like, okay, this is supposed to be type of a style. It doesn't look as crazy to me anyway. It doesn't look as crazy. So I just kind of like pinned it up. And then we got the back like that. So, okay, I feel a little bit better now going out into society looking like this. But we're still going to come back later tonight and fix it. All right, next day. I know I said I was coming back last night, but the hair was still wet. It was still wet even today. Just got back from the gym. Y'all saw how I left it. I just put that up so it wouldn't look crazy. And it actually looked kind of cute to me. But I don't want to leave it like this. I want the whole thing up because I was dying in the gym today. My hair was just all over my forehead, and I don't like when I'm sweating and then my hair is, because it just gets nasty and it's, So you want to put it up, and I hate to disturb these curls. I really do, but they gotta go. They gotta go up. So I'm just got my eye. Yeah. So I have to figure out the best way to do this. Normally when I put my hair in a puff, I just use like an old stocking, but I feel like this is going to be too long because half of my hair is split, so it's not going to be that much hair in the puff. And it don't got to be like huge, but it needs to be decent. So I may have to use, this was just a hair bow, like an elastic hair tie, and I just cut it. So I may have to use that. And we're going to see. We're going to see about, oh, I hate to do this. Oh, I hate to do this because the curls are curling, like, whatever. All right. I'm gonna just have to just put it up. This is like messing it up, Star. But it just looks weird to me. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do what I normally do. I hate that. Because it's such, you know, it's nice. It's nice. This better come out looking right. Ow, this pimple patch. Are they supposed to sting? It's kind of stinging me. I think it's because I didn't clean my face yet. You see, I still got makeup on, but I wanted to put it on because the pimple is pretty much gone, but it's just like keeping the, what am I trying to say? I still, like, the discoloration is still there. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to put some gel. And hopefully this comes out looking decent. I'm not gonna fluff the curls until I actually get it inside of the puff. Right now, it's just about smoothing this part down. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I see where we're going. I see where we're going. Worst case, what I can do is put it into like the little sock thing. But I don't really want to do that. I want it, you know what I'm saying? I want my curls to be out. Okay, so now that that's brushed up, what I can do is I can take this ponytail out. I have to kind of like bobby pin it down a little bit. Today was leg day. Today's Monday. So on Mondays, we do legs and glutes. And I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. Now, what I'm not gonna do is take this ponytail out because it's already secured with rubber bands, and so that would just be stupid. Okay, so now is the portion where we would kind of pick out the roots a little bit just to make the puff bigger. So just so that it's not like pulling, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of wet the perimeter of the hair, like the roots of my hair, and then go like this. I don't know what this is called. Just pick it out the roots. That's what it's called. Just gonna kind of pick out the roots, but we don't disturb the curls. We listen and we don't judge. If you on TikTok, you already know what I'm talking about. Okay, right? So we got that. Smooth it back up again. I feel like I'm gonna have to use that black one because this is just, you see the difference? It's just too long. Yeah, it's just too long. But I feel like this might be too short. Let me try this one first. Hold on. Let me try. Something's on my face. I don't want to get my eyebrows done. All right. Move it up. Okay. This is fine, and then I can just pick it. Ugh. Just gotta get the hair out of the way, tie it, and then bring it to the front. And yo, everybody is having babies. Oh my goodness. So many people came back to my job. Like one dude came back to my job from paternity leave today. He just had his second baby. And another lady, she had her baby over the weekend. There's one that's about to have it any day now. Well, I'm telling you, I can't even count the number of baby showers that we've had at my job. Like, it's insane. I don't know what is in this water, but honey, they are doing it. They're doing it. Okay, so the puppies are obviously not as big as it normally is. Ouch. And that is just because the curls are really fresh. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna have to do is pick it out. Let's do a little bit of rice water. Where is my rice water? Okay, I got my rice water. We're gonna put some Jamaican black castor oil water in here and then some regular water. I know that's a lot of liquid, but just bear with me. Just stick with me. Stick with me. The rice water, we know why we're doing the rice water, right? We already know. Okay. Then we follow it up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tuck that. See, this is why I need a black, what do you call it? A black, like, knee-high stocking, because you see how this is tan and it's showing through? I'm gonna have to camouflage it, but I can't find any black knee-highs anywhere. I can't, and that's what I use on my hair. I don't use anything else. I don't. I only use knee-highs, but I just can't find black. All I'm finding is the tan. So see, when you spray all of that stuff, it makes the curls like a little looser so that we can just kind of like pick them out. And I don't want them to be huge. I just want them to be enough so that I can kind of stack it a little bit without like truly ruining it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we got that. Let me go get my scarf. Okay, we can do some edges now. Got my edge control. Got my nasty edge brush because you know we haven't cleaned it. And then we're just gonna brush them down. And we want, I wanna play with the edges today. So I wanna kind of be a little extra. That up. I gotta clean this brush because wow. I'm rushing this, but I'll fix it up some more in the morning. Just do your edges however you want to do it. And I'm gonna show y'all why I knew this hairstyle was for me. I'm gonna show you. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, it was. Oh, my hair is so wet. It's so wet. And so when it's really wet like this, it's hard to do edges. But in the morning, I'll be able to kind of like do them a little bit better. And then when you got a nasty, crusty, dusty, musty edge brush, it don't help the situation. If you know what that reference is from, then you my peoples. You my peoples. Ma, I know what you're gonna ask. That was Drake. Because I know you don't know the song. But it was Drake. I really got to clean this edge brush. And I could just very easily buy another one. They're not that expensive, but I feel like all of my edge brushes are going to get the same way. So it's like, what's the point in buying another one and it's going to get all crusted up? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of money. You know? Like, do you have to replace your edge brushes? I don't think so. Okay. So we got that. Now, this is how I knew that this hairstyle was for me. Hold on. And if you know me, you already know what I'm about to show y'all. The gold clips. She put them on in her hairstyle. So I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we're going to just put those on now. We always got to add some oomph to the hair. Come on now. And all she did was she did it just like how I did. She put them on the rubber bands. And you see why I didn't want to use like my sock thing? Because I want the curls to show. I think it looks better with the curls. Exactly how she did it. Now, granted, this top clip you're probably not going to see just because my hair's covering it. But that's all right. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that. We'll just kind of like get the back of this kitchen together because we don't want no stragglies. And then let me see. Oh, we'll got some edge control stuck there. All right, so this is what the back looks like. Woo! I love it, y'all. It came out exactly how I wanted it to come out. And when your girl get really, really long hair, the style's gonna look even better because the puff is gonna be like, because that's what I wanted. But it came out perfectly. So let's go ahead and tie these edges down. And this edge control is so good that tomorrow morning, I'm not gonna have to really like, redo it, if that makes sense. I think I just messed it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to like redo it. I'm gonna just have to touch it up because it holds, okay? It holds. And then I just tie that on like so and let it get the slicking. And that's it. That's it. Super cute. Super, super cute. My face is still burning from this thing. I really gotta wash my face because I put it on and my face was sweaty. I did not wash my face yet because I haven't taken my shower yet. I just finished editing a video that I'm posting today. My life update emotional video. I just posted that. So this one is gonna come out after the emotional one. So make sure you go watch that life update one. It's a really, really good video. It was from the heart. Everything was 100% genuine. And you know, hopefully people will get some help with that. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But anyway, no more mushy talk. We're not doing that right now. Today we feeling good. We having a real good day. We was all right. We got up in the gym. The gym was not too crowded. You know why the gym was not too crowded? Because all of the new people, the new year, new me people left. They left. They got the hell out of here. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Because you know you wasn't going to stick to it. You know you wasn't going to stick to it. But if you was, I would have supported you. But you knew you wasn't going to stick to it. It's just like, what are you doing? You up here starting gym memberships and you're not sticking. But that's all right. Anyway, I was able to do everything I needed to do. And that's it. So that is the end of the video. You see what the hair looks like. I think she's cute. I'm not going to take the scarf off. Y'all saw what the edges looks like. Y'all saw what the back looked like. We got the curls. We love the hairstyle. This was very cute, very simple, very mindful, very demure. Okay? I love you as always. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And guess what? I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Bye.